man.
All right, we got him.
We like to apologize.
For what?
To absolutely no one.
The two-time champ does absolutely fucking nothing. What are we actually talking about?
They can't hear you. Okay, they can hear you now.
Yeah, they're gonna listen to me loud and good.
Good and loud.
Good and loud.
Mang, we back.
Have you watched it?
He's seen it, so we can talk about it.
Thank you. What an incredible movie.
You enjoyed it, yeah?
Oh, loved it. Start to finish. Letitia Wright.
Shout out. Hey, I met the Black
She
Panther.
was
I'm never going to
acting.
hell. Listen,
She was
yeah.
acting.
She was in a bag.
Listen, name more cold villain. The coldest. Mama said, hey, spoiler alert, but we also don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah, spoiler alert for
Spoiler
Black
alert,
Panther
you
if you haven't seen
dig?
it already. If you haven't seen it already,
Mama
spoiler
said,
alert.
yo, bury your dead.
You're the queen now.
You're the queen now. Go. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
sure? Go on.
Go on. Your mama dead. I did that.
I did that. That's me.
That's me. I'm really him.
Hey, me. Neutron.
Man banged on the glass. So it was double glazing to the eye comeback.
Triple glazing.
Run it back, Turbo. Run it back, Turbo. Man, slap that. That's
He
crazy.
spun the block with them water bombs.
You know he didn't even need his gang. He could have
Nah,
done
he
that
could have
all
done
by
it on his
himself.
own. They call him Kukan.
That was hella racist. The KKK and they kind of threw me off steel.
The serpent god. Listen, the Black Panther Wakanda Forever is a very special film. I was thoroughly impressed.
Let's
And they
start
had
with it. Yeah.
everything against them. Obviously, with Chadwick's, crushing death. But they hit it out of the park. I don't want to hear no bad words said about this film.
I have a few.
I have a few.
But like overall, yeah, I
But
enjoyed
okay,
it. I enjoyed
as
it.
all films, as most MCU films, same way we can pick holes in Black Panther 1, but I just think what this film managed to achieve, I think I borderline think give it a break because of what it managed to achieve.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
What it managed to do.
We said this before when we just pulled up. I said the exact same words you just said to Eman. I said, end of the day, I have to give it grace. We have to give it grace because Ryan Coogler has one hand tied behind his back while he's doing this. Let's intro this thing and let's get into it because we got a lot to talk about.
You already know what time it is. Made In Chafford podcast episode. Can you help me out, boys?
166.
Hey, yo, 166. Hey, the journey to 200 is, I mean, I guess as Eman would say, has always been on, but we're really moving now. 200 episodes of talking shit. You know you be feeling us.
Yeah,
at
you
this
know you
point.
love us.
I am to them. The real is back. The real is back.
Come on.
I am him in Neutron. I can't believe it, but I am actually him.
I look in the mirror sometimes.
Sometimes I'm like, God damn.
I'm him.
Hey, listen, do your Googles because it's getting out of hand. I had to go on another show to tell you to do your Googles, so it's getting bad. If you don't know who I am, don't know who you at this point. And the best member of the dancing, the best member of the DSS,
Dancing them.
Yeah, well, pack your bags, boy.
Get out the way.
You see me in the cameras.
Yes, sir. He's here, man. And so am I. Cole Sanusi, Don Corleone in the building, the one and only. Coming for your left there, your right ear. Speakers and speakers, your ears and ears. We here, man. We're in the flesh. LL Coolins, C Note. We here, man. Episode 166. Let's get it.
Hop off a 16 passenger.
It's Eman G45. The G is solid on my name. The 45 is silent.
Come on.
It's the Prince of the East.
Yes, sir.
Tinfoil Hat Eames.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
It's Genghis Chibogwe.
Yes, sir.
It's the Black Mamba Dove.
Yes,
It's Chi Yam.
Yeah.
And right now you listen to the R&B voice. Firstly, what I gotta say is,
COVID man.
yeah, I'm going through it.
Oh, is he fighting?
Yeah.
Fighting demons.
Yeah, I'm going through it.
Spoiler alert, the demons is himself.
I thought he was going to say, spoiler alert, the demons is winning.
The demon, and they are winning. They're him and they're winning.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm my voice isn't the best it usually should be, but I hope it's sensual enough.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Boo, get off the stage.
Boo that man. Boo. Hey, listen, just to give you guys a side note, we're currently lit right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's touched me.
Shouts out to the
I'm
Bio
throwing
show.
tomatoes.
Akbaya show, shout out to you
I
guys.
entered this room sober.
We lit now. Shouts out to the man there. My episode is out. Came out yesterday. If you guys are listening to this on Tuesday, go check them out at the Bio show everywhere. The good guys. They gave us some juice, and we're feeling burst.
They gave us that drink.
That potion.
But do you know what?
That
Fair play
perk.
to them. I could drink that all day. Like, no word of
Are you
lie.
sure?
I think there'll be a time when you have to take me home, but I could do this.
It's dangerous.
It's like when you to put me in your whip after Jay's.
And I was lit as well. Lord knows
That
how
was
we
one of the
made it
most
back.
drunk I've ever been. Oh my god! And he played. We played. Obviously, you know, how, like if you know me, you know how much I love that song. And I'm just in the back of his car. I am burst.
He didn't hear a word.
Yeah.
We played. Listen, man. Nah,
It was them tequila shots, man. Nikita's the devil.
That's what killed me last week. The tequila shots were just, they dealt with me properly,
This is
bro.
him. He doesn't drink. He doesn't drink, but he tries to facilitate it.
Oh no, the game. What? Listen, I don't
Wait,
drink.
did he facilitate it
He
last
was the
week?
one-
No,
everyone's taking
basically.
shots.
No, basically, the
That's
game
why I
was as soon as I finish my drink, everyone has to take tequila shots. And personally, I don't drink, and I just felt like I didn't see everybody there at my birthday, so I was like, you know what? Since we're here, let's just run it.
Yeah.
And it was Jay's idea, so I was like, you know what? Cool.
Jay's the real Lucifer. I was telling KP, yo, I was so pissed when he said he was coming. I was like, shit,
Fuck!
I didn't want this man here.
No!
Who brought this man? I was fuming.
I invited KP.
I didn't invite your ass. No,
Shout out to KP.
Shouts out to everyone who came
Yeah,
to
shout out to
my
everyone.
little
Yeah, no, it was
shooting.
cool.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a sight to behold.
Let's get into it, man. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. You said you enjoyed it, right?
I loved it.
Forever.
I need to go see that film again ASAP, man.
Yeah, I need to go see it in the cinema.
Excuse me?
I need to go see it in the cinema, innit?
That's why he put that that message earlier in the group.
I just don't know what to say.
Man's on that put locker vibes.
Nah, listen, I wasn't
What was
feeling
the
well.
clarity?
I wasn't feeling well yesterday, so then I just said to myself, "Alright, cool, let me just watch it in the yard," and it was decent.
What was the clarity?
It was cool. It was like 480p,
I guess you could take... Like, filmed in the thing.
480p.
So, was it filmed in...
Filmed inside, but it was 480p.
I
Like,
hear it.
yeah, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't like 2008 horrible.
Yeah, I know what
It
you
was-
mean.
Yeah, it was good.
Like, 2008, it was like I could actually see other people's heads in the shot.
Yeah.
And it's on a slight
Yeah.
angle. And
Yeah.
you don't
The
want
person set up real good. Is like, he gave it a good go.
Give it a good
All
go.
right, fair enough. If you've seen it, you've seen it.
Let's start with the love, because there's a lot of good stuff in this movie. A lot of good stuff in this
yeah,
movie.
man. I don't know why I'm so biased to it, but I feel like there's only good stuff. I think my only negative is when they go to Namor's end. I think they stay there a bit too long.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So
They made the movie drag a little bit.
Yeah, do you know what? It didn't need to be 2 hours. As much as I love Martin Freeman as that MCU agent,
Cut all that out.
cut all that out.
Don't need that.
And what fucking Val, who just seems to be in everything now? I don't like that white lady. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I'm
what
sorry.
I know what.
Get her ass out of here.
They're building her though.
What's it? Thunderbolts, or whatever it's called.
I think she's racist as well. I don't know.
When she said the beads, I said, yeah, that woman's
It's not
racist.
about that.
Yeah, you're
She don't like the
racist.
niggers.
Yeah, besides those things, and I have little nitpicks, but again, I'll start with love. Everybody brought their A game.
Yeah.
Letitia Wright brought her A game. Angela Bassett brought her A game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
That
Angela
scene
Bassett.
in the throne room,
Yeah,
she was acting.
She was
I think
shooting
the rent
threes.
must have been due. Like,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
ain't- maybe, I don't know. Angela Bassett is obviously a legend, Oscar nominated, but boy, was she acting. Have I not lost everything?
I felt it still.
I was like, oh, yo, Auntie, chill, man.
Relax.
Relax.
You got guests.
Fair love.
Cool down. Nah, it's
She
a
was
lot.
acting.
It's an emotional movie, man.
Yeah.
Like that little monologue they did at the beginning where,
Oh,
like,
when it was silent as well.
man, the whole cinema was completely dead silent when that happened.
R.I.P. to her.
And like the Marvel like
Yeah.
introduction came up. You see like the little shots of Chadwick Boseman. It was a lot, man. They definitely did his death justice, and I'm
Facts.
glad that they left it as what it was. They didn't go too overboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
With
was
it.
quickly
Yeah.
addressed, quickly moved on, which is what I think he would have wanted. Just from what I know of him as a man, I don't think he'd want like there to have been this big arc about his death or his character's death within the film. Do you know what I mean?
And
It was more or less patched up within the first 15 minutes, I'd say.
and even when I said it as well, like I spoke with Collins, and basically I said that they did a great job to make sure that this film wasn't a money grab. So
Facts.
I felt like they did a great job. I think, of course, I saw a few reviews that were just like people were just
Chatting.
they were just chatting for it, and I was like, you know what? I hear where you're coming from, but when you really look at the film, I think the film did everything that it possibly could do.
I don't
to
know
make
what
sure.
more it could have done. Like, I really feel it ticked every box that it had to tick, which is also a bit of its detriment. A little
I
bit.
think maybe it could have been greater if they challenged womanhood in terms of Shuri becoming the Black Panther.
I don't think that was because there's such
Because
a advanced society. I don't think that's an issue that
That's
goes
the
on.
thing.
With
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
They obviously were happy having a queen, as you know, Queen Ramonda. So I don't necessarily think that's an issue per se. But I hear what you're saying. I think if they scrap all the shit with the white people, when I say the white people, I mean Martin Freeman's character. They could have got the information from him, but after that, I don't think it needed to be in there. I think it could have been used to focus on more interesting things.
They could have probably spent more time, like, not necessarily dealing with where Namor was from, but maybe have him do more things.
Where
Within,
he's
like,
from and his
yeah.
ends. Like, why is this so good? Because when we went there, I was a bit like, it's a bit bummy.
Yo,
man.
he was smoky.
Yeah.
When
Like,
he
I
pulled up
listened
to Wakanda, he smoked everybody. He put a hole in Bucky's chest.
Yeah.
I did
He
and
said-
Baku said, I didn't know your game before. I'm sorry, I apologize.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I didn't know your game before.
He put a hole in his chest.
Mum, you know them bangs that you have to catch your breath?
They automatically end the beef. The beef didn't even start.
We should kill the fish man.
Bruh.
He's not easy to
He
kill.
was smoky.
The fish man with wings. Fish don't fly. I'm sorry.
On paper, that shouldn't bang, but it banged.
Yeah,
They couldn't
yeah.
catch that man. He was moving
No.
like Steph, bro. They couldn't catch him.
They,
And
and
also-
I would argue they still didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she really had to cook him.
Literally.
Quite, yeah. Figuratively and literally to end him.
And
That
more
boy
so,
was
I
a
feel
truth.
like Joe Budden said this like perfectly. He said like this is like Mexico Forever, like the film.
Excuse me?
Man said Mexico forever.
Yeah,
Man. So their whole thing is this thing.
yeah. The
That-
whole thing is this, innit?
I just kept thinking Dragon Ball Z.
That's what I thought of as well.
And like to be fair, like I hear where he's coming from.
The
and, like,
Hispanics were seen, boy. 'Cause
yeah,
they
they
got
were
it
seen. They
proper.
were seen. They were definitely seen. But I feel like I don't know where else they could
do you
have
know how
gone.
they're blue? Someone said, I think I've just walked into the wrong film. I
Well,
thought it
for
was
Avatar
Avatar.
2. Fair enough.
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
That their initial introduction, that's probably one of the best
coldest,
build-ups
yeah.
I've seen in MCU.
I
Period.
was terrified.
The way their harmonies were like gradually getting like crazy and crazy, people dropping off the boat from left, right, center. That was fantastic to me.
It's such
I thought that was
a good
amazing.
man. I just,
That was fucking
you-
amazing.
So no
you
one
man
will
tell
ever
me
know.
what your issues are with it if you have them.
So my issues mainly center around the third act of the movie. So I felt like
That is a bit choppy, I'll give you
I
that.
feel like they dealt with Angela Bassett's death too quickly. Truthfully,
Really? I
Yeah,
thought it
man.
was fine.
Yeah.
I felt like they just kind of did it. No, the moment when it happened was great. It was very impactful, and I loved when she saw Michael B. Jordan in the ancestral print. That was fantastic.
cold.
But I just felt like the funeral bit and the build up for her from there to her becoming Black Panther, it was just too quick for me. I just felt like they didn't
I
give
thought it
her
was-
enough time to.
Okay, to actually
address
you
it.
wanted to do some things as Black Panther, like maybe save it.
Learn how to
Not
fight.
even that. I just felt like I know they did everything for Chadwick because he died in real life, and I get that. But I just feel like within the movie, obviously it's a movie, right? So you kind of have to give the Queen grace. You got to give Letitia Wright time on screen to show how angry and how vengeful she was. We didn't get. I didn't think we got enough of that.
But you know what? That's
It was
actually
too
mad. If I
skipped.
went to the ancestral plane, yeah, which this is what caused it, because in the first one, I actually thought it was a place they go to. Like, if I've taken the herb, I'll see you there. If that makes sense.
Taking the perp.
If I've taken it, I'll see. So, say for example, if you've gone there, you've had the herb,
Yeah.
And then you pass before me, and then when I take the herb, I'll see you there. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm following.
So because you've taken it, I should see you there.
Yeah.
But now it causes me to believe, because she saw Michael B. Jordan's character, it leads me to believe it's an illusion of your your brain. If that makes sense. So you see what your brain wants you to see. Because her seeing him makes no sense, really. But I get why she saw him.
Because she was vengeful.
Because she was vengeful. That was her mindset at that time.
That was lit. That was
she
top 3 moments in the movie for me. That was lit. And what he was saying and how he was saying, listen, you want revenge. Like, don't sit there and pretend like you're all right for it now. You want to go out there and get it.
If Eman went there, the ancestral plane, who did you see?
Who would I see? Dr. Umar.
The Hebrew Israelites.
Dr. Umar with the hat on.
I think I'll see my granddad.
I'll see the Hebrew Israelites. Yeah.
Who?
The Hebrew Israelites.
No, I don't know who I'd see, truthfully.
I'll
a
see
good
a whole
question.
lineage of them.
It's a good ass question. But
I'm not going to say what religion, what race they were. That's
he was a Jewish doctor. I'm bleeping that.
That's one of the funniest. Listen,
He's
his
Michael Scott.
comedic timing, if he wasn't like borderline losing
But
his
no.
mind-
But that's no, because the thing is, that's what makes me know that he's sane. Because he's done that behavior before. When he's doing this, I'm accomplished, I'm cool, that's when he's just on his
couldn't believe
facade bag. But when he's doing that, that's when he's really.
I've had enough. I can't
at this
buy it,
point,
man.
I'm just enjoying it.
I'm no
here
longer
for the
buying
ride.
what he's selling. If
No.
when I saw it, I laughed, didn't it? Of
Oh,
course I laughed
100%.
because
The
it's just
comedic
10 minutes.
timing is unreal. It's actually like, if that was in a TV show, you'd be on your knees crying. It was so well executed.
That's a fact.
A Jewish doctor. What am I gonna say?
Who would I see? I think I'll see pardon me. I'll see my grandfather from my dad's side. Even my great grandfather, actually, on my dad's side. I think
I don't know what
because
them man are gonna have to say to me.
no, because as far as I know, in terms of my lineage, my great grandfather was a hunter,
Okay.
and then my grandfather was an entrepreneur. And then
How'd you go from that to that?
just because of the time and the shift, so he just managed to find a way to make money. And because there was a lot of industrial revolution and stuff, like back in my great grandfather's day, you can go out on a hunt and then make food and then that's it. Whereas my grandfather's day, it was like industrial revolution. Let's find a way to make money and then supply. So at that time, he was the tycoon of the tribe, basically. And then comes my father. He was a teacher. Then comes myself. So I think I'll probably ask them about a lot of things, and they'll have a perspective that I think won't really be idealistic for today, but some gems that you can probably carry on.
Facts.
So that's what I'll probably ask them, if that was ever the case. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it'd have to be the people who came before you that you'd see there.
Yeah.
And it's interesting how both films had really, really strong moments within the ancestral plane. Because I think that moment in Black Panther 1 was fantastic. That was the best he
and
acted.
you know what? It's a really good insight.
he was vexed.
I don't want to say
He was so angry
what?
when Chadwick Boseman was in there in the first film, where he saw his dad and he was like, you all lied.
Yeah,
He was fuming. And in my opinion, that was one of the strongest moments in that movie.
yeah,
In the first movie, sorry.
yeah.
And it's just a very interesting way as to how black people deal with grief, because I think most of us deal with it the way Shuri does, in that we try to push it down, we don't talk about it, and people do try to get us to open up. You saw how she dismissed her mum, like, fam, if I really address my grief, everything gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hear it, and it was a really good insight into how that's what I really appreciated, because I've seen that in my own life. Like, so when my mum lost her sister, didn't talk about it, carried on as normal, and just like that's not.
That's not how you're supposed
Nah,
to
it's
actually
not.
deal with things.
And then
Yeah.
even to like now that I'm older, my mum has told me like she just break down like and mad at God and actually questioned like because her sister died quite young, and she was like, that's not how it's supposed to be. Like you've taken this life unnecessarily. It's even quite interesting because even it goes back to that Takeoff, a very recent death which we've had to deal with and try to put in place. And Offset said at the funeral, like, God, I believe in you, but I don't know why you do things sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's his perfect world.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And we know that. But it's as the human brain, you have to remember, if God is infinite, which we believe, and he understands all and he knows all, we can't understand that. So
Yeah.
we can't understand why is that part of my life, or why is that part of my trajectory? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's what Shuri was battling with. Shit, like why would you take my brother from me so young? He had the whole world ahead of him, and as we know, he had a whole son ahead of him. Do you know, he had
that's
a
a
real
fact.
life ahead of him.
Yeah.
So it's painful to watch her go through it, and even to the point like I thought she was gonna turn bad, because I was like,
there
you
wasn't
might have to
really any
come
case
get
where it was
her.
going to be any redemption. Yeah,
But it was
towards the
getting
end
to
of the
that point
film.
where
Yeah.
She would have killed Namor.
That's why I'm a bit hesitant with the third part of the film. The third part of the film, in my opinion, just loses a bit of the message and what they're trying to do, and via like storytelling, but also via, and I was saying this to Eman, via like how they shot it, like, and I know you'll remember this, like towards the end of the film. So obviously, Letitia Wright is fighting Namor, and obviously the Wakandans are dealing with where is he from?
Yeah, go on.
The other people.
The other people.
So
The
like
Hispanics.
the Hispanics, and like
The blue niggas.
bruh. Back in our day, we'd call this episode that, but we can't do this.
No,
now.
call them the
No,
blue
we can't
niggas.
do
Man.
that anymore.
Anyway,
Them niggas is blue niggas.
as they're fighting on the beach,
Them niggas is blue niggas.
for some reason, and I don't know why
They just know how to
Coogler
swim.
did this. I don't know why Ryan Coogler done this. You could see like it was edited between the two fights. So when it gets a climax of the fight between Black Panther and Namor, it will just randomly cut back to Riri Williams flying through the water, and like it lost my like it lost its intensity. It lost that feeling of like
Fucking-
impact.
What were the Joe Melage wearing towards the end?
They look god awful.
They look
That was a
dumb.
terrible
They
design.
look like who's that Nigerian brother that wears the mask? Alleged. Fucking hell.
Mbaku.
Fuck you.
Mbaku.
They entered the scene so
Glory to Panama.
I'm literally googling Nigerian brother that wears.
I will feed you to my children.
He's lit.
Oh, he's the best character.
Winston Duke's lit. And that's one
You
of my,
bald demon.
that was the best line. The way he dropped it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
My issue is another issue of the film. And
Yeah.
I sound like I'm nitpicking really badly, but they didn't give him enough. I wanted him to do more in the film.
Yeah.
I wanted him to do
But
more.
I think that's a testament to the character as opposed to
It's because we like him so much. We want him to do more, but in reality,
Lagbaja.
Lagbaja, what a legend, bro.
That's what they look like.
Man said he looks like Lagbaja, you know. That's insane.
Yo, they're gonna revoke my
Lagbaja is a
He used to scare me.
legendary musician in Nigeria.
He terrified.
Wears a mask, but he's lit. Absolutely
He's
lit.
got to be the artwork for this week.
We can't scare our listeners. We can't scare our listeners.
The white ones will be like, yo, what the fuck?
But yeah, no, these are all very, very small, minute situations for me that made me hold back from the movie, and also where Angela Bassett obviously appears, and then she kind of changes her mind within that moment. I just wish they kind of gave Shuri more leg room to deal with the grief a little bit. I just felt like her arc kind of was wrapped up a bit too quickly.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue.
That's my only
2 hours
issue,
and
well, my
41
biggest issue.
minutes is a long film.
They could have cut out all that CIA shit and then get
There's no
Shuri
way
to
to
live
spin
that
it
a little
back.
bit better, and
Yeah,
that would have
there's
made
no
sense.
way.
Yeah, but they're still coming for Wakanda, technically speaking.
Hmm?
They're still coming for
Like
Wakanda.
moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They've set
they
that up
want-
for the
yeah.
Thunderbolts thing, or whatever they
They
want to call
want
it.
that vibranium. They're on their knees for it.
Crazy.
Listen, I get it. That shit can do stuff. And the fact that other places in the world have it as well,
No, it was the United States.
I can't even imagine what
Atlantic Ocean.
vibranium could do. That shit was real.
Bro, the whole world will be in turmoil. If that
Do you know
shit
where it
was
would
real.
be? Tanzania.
It probably would be in Tanzania. I'll give you man that. Go get your mountain back though.
Say it with your chest. No. Say it with your chest. What are you talking about? What are you talking
Hey,
about?
Kilimanjaro's in your end.
Yes, it's in Tanzania. So what's your problem? What's your beef?
What else could it be? Can you elaborate on that?
I'm just saying.
Can you speak your voice?
A lot of people think it's in Kenya. I'm on your side. I'm
Oh,
well educated.
oh yeah, no,
I'm
yeah.
educated.
They can go to Kenya and then get a visa to come to Tanzania. You have to pay an extra price.
I'm educated. I'm actually not the problem here.
Go on, no,
He's one of my boys.
do
He's one of my best friends.
your due diligence.
I want your country to have their shit.
You don't know, bro. You know what?
Yeah,
Done already.
Respect.
Sip that green.
Never in my life would that be a diss.
Sip that green.
Speaking of East Africa,
Oh, Lupita.
Lupita.
That back is normal, bro. You man are hating.
There's
Somebody
nothing
come
normal
get
about
her.
it.
I don't think
Somebody come get her. I swear her
You might have
ass
never
is
seen-
bigger.
Tanzanian back. You probably haven't even seen Kenyan back.
Yeah. You man ain't ready for that.
I hear him still.
Nah,
No,
listen.
it was not there.
No.
I'm not blind.
Have you been to Tanzania?
Bro, I know I need
You
glasses,
see
but I'm-
BBLs. They don't listen.
Hey,
They don't
South
exist
African
in.
got a BBL. I said that's not fair.
She's greedy.
Nah, for real.
No,
She's
listen.
just
Yeah,
greedy.
well, okay. In the concept of talking about body types, we are talking from a very serious point of view. Even though we have had some green juice,
that shit is.
it doesn't even matter. Yeah, but what we're talking facts. I'm talking facts. I've been to Tanzania. I've just seen women who have great body shapes, and they look like the women who have BBLs, and that's natural.
You can't.
Lupita
tell me I'm right.
Nyong'o
Bro, can you?
is natural,
Don't let me to die on this.
Oh no. Okay.
and
I've
the
gone
back
silent.
is there.
Eman, I'm not sure, bro. In the first one, I didn't see nothing, man.
Yeah, because you weren't looking, bro.
Of course I
No,
was.
no,
Everybody was.
don't do that, because you know what my eyes is like for women.
Yo,
I
bro,
love
you need
What?
glasses. You need
The
specs.
second one
Oh,
was
there's no
ridiculous.
doubt about that. But if there's cheeks, I'm about.
Wow.
Mr. Cheeks.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, bro. Listen.
When they were in Haiti,
Hold
yeah?
on.
Go on.
I was in the.
She couldn't hide
No, hold
that
on,
shit.
Demi. I was in the gym. Yeah, I wasn't even. Listen, men and women they need to have separate gyms because I wasn't even trying to focus on anything. I was trying to focus on my vertical hop. That's it. Yeah, I was on the boxes. I did 42 inches. Yeah, and I did it clean, innit? But then there was this one lady. Like she was very slim, innit? Like, and to be fair, I wasn't even looking at that, so it was cool. But then she started doing stretches, and I'm like,
A man lost it because of stretches, you know.
I don't want to comment on this.
bro, listen,
I'm not saying a word.
I wasn't trying to focus.
I know what he's trying to say.
I wasn't trying to focus on it. And listen, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I was not trying to be there, trying to focus on anything. But that lady was stretching. And my gosh, I almost fell off the boxes.
Damn.
But anyway, the Lupita Nyong'o,
She ain't
that
with
back
me now,
is
man.
real.
In Haiti, it was something. But then when she came back to Wakanda and she spoke to Letitia Wright when she became Black Panther, that scene, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Because she was wearing that green thing. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I didn't say anything or make anything
There is
obvious when I was
no
watching it, but I
way.
couldn't believe what I was
Like,
seeing.
me and you are cut from the same cloth. If we'd seen that shit, we would have been on that shit. We'd have been praising it. We'd have been glorifying it.
That's a glorifying it.
This year, that just came out this year, man. That's
a new plate.
That's a new. Saying
What, you're saying
someone's back is a new.
That's a
plate is
72
crazy.
plate, yeah.
Hey, listen.
That,
It's different.
that's a 2023 plate.
That's
Hey,
fresh,
listen.
man. She got that this year. I don't
Listen.
give a fuck. There's
She
nothing
doesn't
you
need
can
to
tell
do
me.
any. She's a beautiful woman regardless. Like she is
100,
stunning.
but
That
you
that
see
is
homeboy
ridiculous.
Batarin like his life depended on it.
He was bachattering for his life. I've never seen a man bachata like that in his whole life.
No.
Listen, man. Shouts outs to Ryan Coogler. He did a great job. It was a great movie. It's moved the MCU forward, and it's also honoured
Oh, yeah,
Chadwick
my God,
Boseman's
borderline
legacy.
Save Phase 4 because that was in the dirt.
Yeah, listen. Overall, I'm happy. My gripes are very, very minute gripes, but you know, I feel really strongly about this one the same way I feel about the first one. I know the first one has its scraps as well, but I still thoroughly enjoy that film. So shouts out to Ryan Coogler, and I hope that they're able to move the series and the franchise forward.
They will, I'm sure. And hopefully it ends with a trilogy because it's what it deserves. But this film, something special.
Should we touch on something before?
She's always had back. Allow it.
You're going to get a picture to prove it.
I don't have to take no picture, brother.
Oh, there you go.
We should touch.
There you go.
We should touch on something before we move. Like, well, obviously record again and do what we gotta do. we should touch on Drake and 21 Savage's
We can
album.
talk about that in the next episode.
21.
I think
Can you
timing-wise,
do
though.
some for
Oh,
me?
It's been a while
Go on,
since
go,
it's
go,
come
yeah,
out.
yeah,
so
Can you
let's-
do
All right,
some
let's do it.
for me?
Let's talk about it.
Incredible album.
Do your
Incredible.
thing,
I'm still
21.
going back and forth on it.
That album
Do your thing.
He's back. What
is
is back?
Back outside, boys.
it's sensational.
Nah,
I thought he lost his abilities. He's not lost his abilities.
I think 21 really pushed him. Because 21's actually rapping to save his life.
His
Are
verse.
you dumb? When my man said Harry Styles numbers, my niggas waiting to go insane. I said, give him whatever he wants.
His verse on the intro. Bitch, call your daddy. Bitch,
don't
call your
call-
uncle. Bitch, don't call me. Why am I posting with the guns when they only use their feet?
Damn!
I almost crashed my car. What a guy. What an absolute guy. What an
He's a
album.
wise-
Nah, he was.
What a rollout.
Listen, I don't fuck with broke boys. I don't fuck with broke boys.
Nah.
I don't fuck with broke boys. I don't fuck with broke boys.
Listen, I got the stripes, but fuck Adidas. nigga.
Fuck Adidas, nigga.
The album's fantastic. Someone was tweeting that it's better than What a
Like
Time.
I'm Justin Bieber, nigga.
And I think it is. I think it's better than What a Time to Be Alive.
Oh yeah,
Like, from like a-
live is very special to me. You guys know that. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't-
No,
I-
same.
No, I
But
don't know.
I think from
But
a technical
this is-
perspective, it's literally a better album.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Like, it's a better album. It's one of Drake's best albums since God knows when. I wasn't sure at
Such a
first,
good album.
and you said it really, really early. You tweeted it, and I wasn't. I just wasn't sure.
I know. First
I
listen,
didn't
I was
think-
like, this is clean.
This is it. This is it. Yeah.
This is it. Like you boys really did this.
Squeaky?
Squeaky clean.
Goddamn right.
It's fantastic.
Clean.
What's your favorite cuts off the album, guys? What would you say?
Back
It's great
outside,
man.
boys.
Just because I've got 2 songs in that. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, them man really did their thing on the first half, and then the piano switch up comes in. Damn, baby, please stop reaching in your purse. Go on, maybe nervous. Was it 21 gon' catch you in the crib, then put you in a hearse?
There's too many great moments in that album.
What an album.
All of you hoes, all of you hoes, remember who y'all talking to? It's the Slaughter Gang CEO. I got dick for you if I'm not working, girl. If I'm busy, then fuck no. You gotta get you someone else to call when your bank account get low. You need to call you someone. Nah.
Clean,
How can man harmonize that like that?
It's a Slaughter Gang
CEO.
Listen, ladies, it's the MIC CEO. You know.
Let me just cut his mic, right? Nah, you know what?
And that's a flex. I'm going out saying that shit.
It's the Slaughter Gang
It's the
CEO.
MIC. It's the MIC CEO.
CEO. Listen, and man harmonize major distribution as well. Like, why is man bare harmonizing all this stuff?
Yo, he was going crazy on the hymns.
500 million just for Aubrey. Nah. That album's insane. I'm so impressed. So impressed that I didn't realize he still had this in him.
It's an album for the man them.
Sorry,
You know
ladies.
what it might be.
Let us get our
because
stuff
I was like, the ladies are crying, and they should be. They have every right to be.
Because there was some
Protect
dumb
black-
bars in there. Yeah,
protect
there's some
black
dumb
women.
bars in there.
Oh, that
But-
stuff towards Megan on Cirque du Soleil is awful.
I don't want to come across as like a,
Misogynist.
no, not even that.
That's
I'll
what
come
you
across
are.
as like a leftist or whatever it is, yeah. Because,
say that.
and I'm gonna just be real, and you might know how much I like Daft Punk as well. Hey, yo, pull me up a little bit as well. Bring me in on there. Come on,
Pour
down.
me a drink.
Just a little
Hey,
bit.
give me some of that as well, man.
Just distribute the wealth. Distribute
Major
the.
distribution.
I love Daft Punk. I love Drake. I don't really have an opinion on Megan Thee Stallion, like I like her music. She's a very attractive woman. I don't listen to her music. I think she's a very attractive woman.
We listen to that shit on
But I'm just being honest.
It's him.
I like the song she did, the Biggie song that she did, but that's a lot about it.
Oh,
I
that
said-
was clean.
I say that to say this: the Drake diss was
Hey,
unnecessary.
give him more props first, man. That was clean.
The Drake. Okay, that went in. Congratulations. The Drake diss was unnecessary. I don't really like that song. That might be my least favorite song on the album.
Cirque du Soleil,
I didn't like it that much. I just thought it was lazy.
Oh my
a lazy
line,
song.
I know the
That
head
was
is
great. I just thought it was lazy.
Yo, that's crazy. The album's incredible. He's incredible. 21's been my guy.
Middle of the ocean, bro.
Yeah.
I was in silence, bro.
Yeah, I had to post that for my birthday, man.
He was spitting. He was shooting from the rafters, bro.
For real. Them niggas was rapping.
What's the one?
Like, rap is actually really bad.
What's that one where they did the fake colors? That's one of the best songs on there.
What?
Privileged rappers.
Yeah.
Drake's flow on that is insane.
No, on that bullshit.
Insane. On that, the X bar, dog. If he kept his tongue on his live, it'd be your live again. Whoa,
Sick.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That bar.
He killed X.
You saying it?
Oh,
You're putting it on wax.
He's told me too many times that
He keeps telling us. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
true or not.
Demi, pass me the bottle, please.
Which one? This?
Yeah, this.
Sorry.
Where are we ranking this as far as Drake projects?
That's a cracking question. If we're reading this is too late.
Whoa.
I thought he was gonna go 2 for 2.
It's
Nothing
up
was
there
the
for
same.
me.
This.
It's top 5 for me, I think.
Oh, it's top 3.
It's not going top 5. Fuck that album, burn that single. Fuck that hard drive. Fuck
man.
that shit. It's top 5 for me. It's really, really good, man.
Nah, it was incredible. It was
It
incredible.
really did. Like, I liked Honestly Nevermind, but
It
this
might be
this
my
is
album of the
fantastic.
year. He was rapping at a high level. 21 is 21. Do you know what I mean? That boy, the truth. That boy is the truth.
Yeah, that's a fact. I can't think of many criticisms besides Circle Loco. Everything else was fantastic.
Yeah, if that song's not on there, like, I think
But I'm trying to think.
the album doesn't actually have, because it's so concise as well, it doesn't have an issue. Do you know what I mean? I think that's sometimes the issue with a Drake album. You get 20 songs, I'm like,
I
fucking hell,
I
don't
thought
need
the
this.
bar was clever.
It was
clever, but
we all
with the
know,
climate,
we've all eaten a triple enchilada. Like, well,
I've never eaten one, bro. What is that?
I was trying to make a joke about triple entendres, but didn't
Oh.
bang.
When they were both our heads. Email was like, what? I didn't even know what it was talking about.
Anyway,
Triple enchilada. Well,
Don't even ask.
we can really do this. Give me my arms are in the basement.
Swinging like his laughter pencil. I just think, yeah, it's in this climate, people are gonna take it the wrong way.
yeah.
And he said he was joking within the bar, but I'm not here to defend him. You shouldn't have brought it up in the first.
No
place.
way.
Yeah.
So,
It is
I'm
what it
all
is.
for
The Serena Williams bar as well, though.
Yeah, let
Side
her
note,
live.
Serena, your husband's a groupie.
He's really butthurt about that situation.
Man came out and put a whole tweet out about it. Drake needs to allow it, bro. You're a big man now.
It's weird.
Allow
it's
it.
weird.
Just allow
Like-
it. Allow the beef. Allow it, man. Allow it.
Go
That
be
was
ha-
years ago. Allow it.
Facts.
Just allow it, bro.
Yeah.
I know what.
need to
Do you know
move
what?
on.
He's 36, but like
Up
This
late.
was-
Like, he's a
I
real
was
vamp.
in that, I was in this stage of my life like 3 years ago, so I know what he's going through. And he said it himself. When you think you're dating a few women, you think you can put her personality with her personality with her personality. Don't bang. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Man, them do this.
Don't work like
We
that.
think, oh, the girl that I'm with, she makes me 90% happy, but I can find that 10% somewhere else.
Don't work like that.
Don't work like that.
Don't work like that.
I'll take the 90 every day before I take anything else. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Are you trying to find 100?
8 less than 90.
Are you talking to the wall or something?
I'm
like?
talking to you, bro.
Listen, you didn't address me.
I looked you dead in your
92
eyes.
plus 8, yeah?
Might as well not looking at you, bro. So
Man said so.
No, I'm very, very happy.
I'm
Listen,
very
the album's great. I think we're all in unanimous agreement that it's one of the best in Drake's back to form.
Oh yeah. Facts.
Yeah, man. That's what we should bring it up because it's been out for a while now. I don't want to wait another week to talk about it.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's our review on it. It's hard to review something when it's good.
What about
You know what Music make you lose control.
Let's go now. Oh.
Hey, do you know what? For the rest of my life, if anyone says let's get it, I'm responding with hop over 16 passenger.
Shouts out
RIP
to
my
the
goat,
shouts
man,
out
really.
to the goat.
Like, do you know, I actually had to really deal with it this week. Like,
That's fair.
face it,
Yeah.
because hotel lobby's been on repeat,
Mm.
and I'm just like, I've been robbed.
It's eerie.
Yeah,
Is the word I'd say. It's eerie when an artist dies and you're in the thick of listening to them.
Yeah,
That's what happened to
yeah.
me when Mac Miller died. When I found out Mac Miller died, because I haven't listened to his music that much, but he put out an album at the time and I listened to it, found out he died. It was just scary.
Yeah, no,
just felt
that's
weird.
Exactly.
It felt really, really, really weird.
There's no getting around it. Hotel lobby, and that's why I'm like, God works in weird ways, but he let him leave with one incredible verse. Like that was like, let's get it. Hop up at 16. Like after that, he's floating. He's actually floating. And I think rappers, and which he's very blessed that he's had several moments like that where it must have been an out of body experience. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. You've tapped into something completely
he's
different.
tapped into another dimension.
Yeah,
and
facts.
I'm happy he had that one last moment. But every time he says "let's get it," best believe I'm gonna respond with
Hop
"Hop
Over
Over 16 Passenger."
Is that the song? Is it the song is on the
It's on their latest album.
Apology built for Infinity Link?
Actually, you know what, fuck it. That is my choice for this week. Hotel Lobby, Uncle and Neff, Uncle
What
and
am I
Neff,
gonna pick?
or Uncle and Few.
I'm gonna pick "Done" by Nas off of King's Disease 3.
Yeah, he's still rapping.
That man,
He's
Hey.
rapping
This
like his
project,
life depends on it.
nah, with Hit Boy.
hey,
You know what my only issue is? I've said it before, but I'll say it again. My only issue with Hit Boy is that he doesn't know how to make East Coast records, except for that one song. There's that one song on the project that I'll probably listen to it
Where
back.
is Hit Boy from?
He's from Inland Empire in California.
I got out of Hit Boy, so I got a Hit Boy.
I assumed he was from LA. I could be wrong though.
No,
He
not
does have a
LA,
very-
but
he's an
Inland
incredible
Empire.
producer.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a dope producer name as well.
Bro, he's
Hit
in.
Boy.
Bro, that album is fun. Done is insane. It could have came straight out of the 90s, but it sounds so like today. It's in. Their chemistry is nothing like I've ever seen before in my life.
What did you say?
It's ridiculous. Like you can't make 3 projects back to back and they all bang like that. It's just ridiculous.
I thought you didn't like number 2.
I thought 2 was okay, but I
agree.
give people that because it's still good quality. I just liked 1 more, but 3 is just like 3 and Magic are just like 10 out of 10 projects. I just don't know how they keep doing this. It's ridiculous.
I mean, Nas will always rap at a high level.
Nas like till this day he's still climbing like my rankings as far as like my favorites. He's just ridiculous, man. He's so good.
Cole said he was top 50 last year. He might be top 20.
Dark, easily top 20, man. In my eyes, in my lifetime, anyway.
My song is "Wow" by
Post Malone.
It's a moment when they're gonna come and me wow. That's how the song goes.
Wasn't thinking about that.
No, we're laughing and joking. Post Malone is clear.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
17
Superstar.
times diamond, bro.
That's sort of like, Sunflower's fun. Like, I like it.
Out of here.
It's got a nice beat.
yeah. I wonder who he's signed to, and I wonder how his label's treating him.
Universal Music.
I'm not going to say his race. I'm not going to say his name. It was a Jewish producer.
It's the way he crosses arms.
This
when he
is
said, "I'm
shouts
not gonna say
shouts to all the people who are from the current state we know as today as Israel, and the people who. What's funny, bro?
Am I muting this stuff out? I just want to know where we're at.
No.
No, not at all. It's just the way he said the current state we know as Israel.
Yeah. Well, the current state we know as Israel, and the people of that place, and they hold the heritage to their heart. Like shouts to them. Like we don't mean any malice.
No, none
when we say
whatsoever.
this. It's just that Kanye West, the way he says certain things and the way he communicates certain things is a bit hilarious.
Oh my
God.
god.
Yeah, we're not doing it from a hateful place.
Oh, no,
We're
never.
We're here to just crack jokes.
If anything, we love people. You know.
So my song is "Wow." My song is "Wow" by WizKid and Skepta and Naira Marley. Yeah.
Marley took over.
Can we talk about Skepta in the next episode? You posted something that we talk about.
A word.
Alright. Bet.
I'll read it out in the next episode.
Alright.
Anyway, Made in Chafford 166. This has been lit. We're lit. I hope you guys are lit too. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday.
Oh, hold on. Did you know that Jeffrey Dahmer, the guy who killed several people through homosexual acts and also satanic worship, gave his life to Christ?
I could buy that.
He's a born again Christian, so he's in heaven right now.
No
Imagine
way.
getting there.
Get out of here,
No,
man.
don't do that. Imagine ending there, getting to heaven, and you see him.
If
I'm
you
fired.
get to heaven.
Yo, who? Let me talk to.
I just want to watch a film.
Let me talk to the big boss.
I just want to watch a film.
I'm not involved. Anyway, until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And do all that good stuff. Made in Chafford podcast, we out.
Yeah.
Bye.